has both your lives changed a lot since then, since the wedding and engagement?
Yeah, I feel like it's been, a beautiful blessing. It's changed obviously because of COVID. We had to do things a little differently,
Right.
but it's been, we try to make it the most positive as we can, nonetheless. Stacey
Absolutely.
obviously did hers during quarantine, and and I was able to share my journey with Georgie as well. So it's been exciting and very blessed.
Do you feel like the quarantine has kind of helped you get closer to your significant others?
Yeah, actually, I think the quarantine actually brought us all closer together, and it was a blessing. Yeah, it's been a journey, and with all the ups and downs, it's only made us stronger. Yeah.
And what is it like? Because everyone says like, oh, when you meet someone that you're in love with and you're going to marry, you just know. What was it, Darcey, about Georgie that you just knew this is the one?
I just felt like our connection was kind of already there subconsciously, and it had to happen at the right time. He was a great guy from the very get-go. His demeanor was, very calming and really cool, like calm, cool, and collected, and I really liked that. It brought a certain peace to me, which was very comfortable. And when we finally did meet, excuse me, in person in Miami, it was just natural. It wasn't like, it just flowed. Like when we connected eyes and just really, had our moments in time together, everything just felt like it was natural, real, and right. And we just, continued our relationship as best that we could. And, we met up again in New York, and then he finally was able to come here to Connecticut because it was crazy times, and I'm very blessed that he was able to do that. So we were able to work on us and for everybody to feel safe. So yeah, it was really good. Our life has changed, pretty much in an instant, and we did whatever it took for everybody to be happy and be together, because that was the most important. It's like he almost felt like family from the beginning, and I wanted him to feel like he was safe because all his family's back home in Bulgaria. And when we got the apartment, it was, just part of that journey that I felt like we had to go on to, stay tight, stay together.
And how has your family like adapted? Your daughters, have they really welcomed him in and really embraced him?
Yeah, from the very beginning. And if they didn't feel comfortable with it, it wouldn't have happened that way. It was just a 2-week quarantine, obviously, so we were able to use this place for him to stay, and he stays. I go back and forth. I stayed there with the kids, and this is just like a little second safe haven for everybody during this crazy time. And the kids are like, really excited. They're happy for me, and we all get along. It's like a perfect mix.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like just that vibe when you meet someone.
Yeah.
Like, oh wow, we connect. Like I don't have to put in any work. It's just natural. What about
Very
you?
natural.
Yeah. What about you, Stacey? What was it about Florian that you just knew like, oh, this is the person I want to spend my life with?
Yeah, for me and Florian, it was just from day one. The first time I saw him at the airport in Albania, the first trip many years ago, it was that instant connection, and we've been pretty much since he's been here inseparable ever since.
Yeah. I remember when they first met years ago, and it was like a new journey. It was a different time in our life too, and I'm glad that she found someone that she felt that she could be close with, and the journey that they have had gone on. It only makes us stronger, all the ups and downs, and they have so many amazing moments too. So it's exciting to be able to share journeys with everybody, because I feel like it is relatable, especially during times like now.
Right.
And
for us, it's the timing too. I feel like
and it makes you closer.
Right.
I feel like what we've all gone through with the pandemic.
Right.
It makes you realize what's most important in life.
Yeah. My story's a little different than Darcey's. Obviously, very grateful Florian was able to come here before the pandemic.
True.
And just like, I feel like God was always watching our relationship and had angels surrounding us, really, to tell you the truth. I feel like our relationship is maybe not perfect to other people on the outside, but to us it is.
Mm-hmm. And that's all that matters, like, is you guys are happy. So at the end of the day, if you're happy and you're with the person you love, that's all that matters.
Yeah. We're happy. Let us be,
So how has, because I mean, a lot of us date younger men or women. So how has age, like, how have you guys dealt with that? Because I know you guys are super fun. I feel like you're super young too. And like, how has age, like, has it been easy or has it been like a difficult thing with the age differences?
It really hasn't. I mean, I think it's just something that we feel it's in our blood. We're kind of young at heart anyway. Obviously, we're 46. We just turned 46, and age is just the number. That's, like everybody says, it is true. We're full of life. We love to travel. We love adventure. Ever since the age of 3, we traveled as little kids, London, Japan, Singapore, all over the U.S. And we've been attracted to people from overseas. It's just something that comes natural to us. It's not like we sought out for it that way for age or someone being from another country. It just feels natural and right in that sense. They're not, we're 46. Georgie's 33, he'll be 34. And, Florin's
He'll be 30.
almost 30, but he's very mature for his age. And they're very family orientated like us.
Yes.
So it's not really about the age for us. It's the connection.
Yeah. It's about like the value.
Yep.
Yes.
And so, I mean, dating's hard as it is. What about how has social media? Because social media puts a whole other aspect into dating, and Instagram and just all of social media. How do you guys deal with it, with being in relationships and having social media? Because Darcey, we saw in the last episode, that was something that affected you. And you know what? All women, we can all relate.
It's
all
not
done.
anything. I honestly feel like social media is a blessing because we're able to, share a lot of our journeys, and it's such a common thing nowadays. But there does come some negativities along with that. A lot of people, there's trolls, people can hate, but you got to stay strong, stay positive, ignore that part, and just embrace the part that's positive, to share your journey and be grateful. Wake up every morning to be grateful. I know a lot of people, every day social media is a part of their life, and there's nothing wrong with that. We have friends, we have family that, are with us every single day. So they're able to see and, communicate in that sense, which is great. And, the fire emoji, just a fire emoji. I get them all the time too. It was a little moment where, I was getting some messages, and I think, we have a lot of people that follow us and fans. So when you're in a new relationship, people can question things. He was questioning me on some things. And then I was like, okay, well, what's this? It's just like a little back and forth thing. And then at least we were able to be honest and truthful to where these things are coming from. And in the end, sometimes because of past hurts or whatever, you can maybe see things that aren't really the way that they are, but that's okay. I mean, that's part of a relationship, and that's part of growing and a part of communicating. So now we kind of know how our demeanors are when we're going through something that, is really important. And this, at that time, it was very, Darcey and Stacey married, and, we're really excited to see where our future goes. And, we rose above throughout that situation, and it led me to the most amazing moment that I could imagine. So in a weird way, ironic way, you know what? Hey, thanks for the fire, because I definitely got the fire.
Now, what about you, Stacey? Like, how do you deal with the social media aspect and with your relationship and people coming at you guys? Because I mean, like, trolls and all that. I don't know how the cast members do it. All the time I'm like, how do you guys do it? You're so strong.
I just think Darcey and I were really strong when it comes to that. We don't really feed into the haters. People will talk whatever they want, and we just rise above, like Darcey said.
Stay resilient.
We're not the people to kind of, talk smack.
Yeah, we don't clap back like that.
Yeah, I mean,
unless we do strike back.
But it's just, we just rise above, and obviously there's other people hurting in the world, and I think because we're on a show, they know you even more, and it's just, I know what's best for my life, and if people want to comment, but
that's what makes them feel better.
Like, I know what's best for me, and
the only thing we want to do is make sure, we protect the kids and stuff like that. But we make sure we monitor that as well. But I don't respond to the hate, because that only brews more, spews more. And positive and a positive equals a positive. So
And so how do your daughters, I know they're on TikTok, Darcey.
Yeah.
Like, how are they doing with everything, like the new, the spinoff too, because they're getting a lot of attention now too with the spinoff. How are they handling it, and how are they are a lot of young people coming on, and or like are they getting a lot more attention from people their age and watching the show?
Annika and Aspen are very, very smart girls. They're beautiful young ladies, and they have good heads on their shoulders. I trust them. I'm proud of them, first and foremost. I love them. They come first. Georgie knows that. Our family knows that.
The kids come first.
And, I will always protect them no matter what. And so will Georgie, and my family. And they've been very strong, and they're leaders. Those girls are definitely leaders. I feel like they know what they want, and they're excited for what the future holds. And they will not, take crap either. They stand up for themselves, and they deserve the best. And I will only, you know, like make sure that they are protected and make sure that they are continuously loved. And I excited what their future holds. And they've been wonderful during the process. They're a part of it, and it flows with them. It's not, I feel like when we're filming and stuff, it comes natural to us all. It's not, sometimes you feel like the cameras aren't even there. So, if I ever felt like that, then, I would know something's not right. But they are really, really, really natural at it, and it hasn't affected them at all.
And how have your families, like your mom and dad, some of the families I know, how have your families, like, how has it been with, you guys you're newly married, Stacey, and Darcey, you're engaged. Like, how has it been with your dad and your mom? Like, are they really happy for you guys? Like, have they been celebrating?
Yeah, I think they're happy for us. I mean, obviously they don't really butt too much into our personal life, but they let us, we're 46. We're 46. We're gonna do what we want to do anyway, but they're excited, and we have a lot of fun moments and stuff like that on the show. Our mom's really funny and silly, so we're glad that with the guys. And she does. She's like, because our brother passed away at a young age, so having Georgie and Florian around, I feel like gives her a sense of peace that our brother is watching over us. And it's fun, it's lighthearted. And our dad, he is like our mentor throughout life. He's the patriarch of the family, so he always gives us the most amazing advice, the most best advice, and we're all here for each other in the end. So they're really excited for our journey. They don't. If anything, they're the stars of the show. Yeah, and they don't follow social media. And all that. Nana. Yeah, Mike and Nancy. Yeah, for sure. Dad actually is like the breakout star. Everyone DMs us like,
I know. I hear it. Fans are like, ask about your dad.
Yep. Yeah. Everybody loves some Mike. Yeah. and he's hilarious. We have a really, really cool family structure, and we're glad that he's here from China right now. Yes. And I'm excited to just all bond and be together because, like I said, we've traveled a lot growing up since a young age. And I know our parents are divorced, but they're still close. They're cool friends. Yeah. They get along. And we're all safe and together. We're really, really, really happy about that. So they're excited that we get to, live our life and follow our dreams and continue that. Keep your eye on the prize, because actually Dad is the one that taught us that. Our father. Really? Yep. Yes. Wow. Yep. Was that every time he would come visit us from the holidays before he left to go back to China, he would tell us, keep your eye on the prize. Yeah. For years. That's where we got it. Mentor from. Mike. Yep. Yeah.
And how has it been with Florian and Georgie's family? Have you guys gotten closer to them?
Yeah, I've actually have a really strong connection with Florian's side of the family. I've met them numerous times on my trips to Albania. Actually, the last trip, I stayed with them for like a month, and it was really great to kind of get to know them one-on-one. And they're loving people, and they love me. He's got beautiful sisters and an amazing mother and father. Yeah. So they're really sweet. They call all the time. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she's really close with them, and I'm really blessed to have Darcey even talks to them on the phone. Yeah, said hello, and Georgie gets to talk to his family in Bulgaria on FaceTime, so we say hello, and he includes me with that. So it really feels special, and I hope to be able to meet them one day in person. So yeah, we'll see what the future holds.
Hopefully when all the quarantine, everything.
Oh yes. As long as everybody's safe. Yes.
So also I want to talk about House of 11. I know you guys said that you kind of, when you were in your past relationships, you kind of pulled away, and that's something common. Like a lot of people do in relationships, they kind of like pull away from their passions, their things they're passionate about, their careers and stuff, and they put more focus on the relationship. How has it been now since you're in new relationships and you're no longer,
we're in a good flow right now. Yeah, we're in a really good flow, and House of 11 has always been our namesake. It was in honor of our brother, so we'll never give up on it. And we never did. We just put a little hold on it so we can restructure it and rebrand it at the right time, because there was a lot of stuff that was going on. We were in LA for 8 years. We came back to Connecticut. And we were living life with the kids, and obviously we had relationships, so there was a lot of stuff, and with the show there's a lot of things that go on with that as well. So we just wanted to make sure it was the right time for us, and we're really excited for it now. We've been able to rebrand, and the guys are very supportive of it. That's first and foremost too. It's, you know, it's like home for us. It's just, it comes natural, and we want to be able to expand it globally to home goods, beauty, skincare, fragrance, and you know, it's moving at the right.
You never know.
Yep.
We got a lot of big things in store for it.
So we're letting it grow organically, and we're really happy for that. We feel like
building a legacy.
He's watching over us. It's for him. It's inevitable. It's for him. So
for our brother and our children to build our legacy
and create that story, because I think a lot of people know what it's like when you lose someone special in your life. That they're always in your heart, and they're the ones that always kind of like, you know, root you on from above too. And you know, he's here with us. Definitely. Keep going, twins. You got this. Yep, it's for everybody. We're the underdogs, you know, and we're gonna keep going. We'll keep getting shot down, but we'll keep going right back up. That's why we say super strong. Yeah. So that's all we can do. It's all we know. Yeah.
And what are some tips that you have for people that are single looking for the one? Because you know, dating's hard. Especially, I mean, I'm out in LA, and it's like crazy. But what's some tips that you guys have for the fans?
Yeah, well, we definitely miss LA in those days, you know, and I think it's just, you know, for me, I had to have some healing time after the last two, but I'm glad that I did, because it made me stronger. It made me realize what I don't want. And it made me realize that I'm allowed to be deserving of something great, and lean back and let it come to me. And when you least expect it, it's kind of when it happens. So I just think when we lean back and circular date, there's no problem doing that. I was having fun circular dating for a little while till, you know, the special someone came in, and it was great. You know, you got to find your value and decide who you choose. Yeah. And when you do find that one special person, you get to say what you want in that relationship. And I learned to do that. I really did. And I think that helped a lot. So that's my one piece of advice.
Right.
Lean back. Lean back. Lean back.
Just let it be. Yeah. What about you?
Let it be.
What's some advice you would give?
Yeah, just very similar. You know, just love yourself first, and just know that you're worthy of love. And there's somebody for everybody out there. Just know that everybody has a soulmate or someone that they connect with on a deep level. And it's all the timing.
And even if it's not friends too. Yeah. That's, with George and I started as friends. We were friends first. Yeah. Flora and I feel like we're best friends. You know, it's, you know, when it's that instant connection, and when the time is right, it'll come. Just believe.
Sorry to interrupt. Do we want to have the guys come on for the last couple minutes of the interview now? Would that be a good time, Stacey?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys want to grab them? We're over there.
Whoa! Wow.
I don't know if, like, how we'll fit all four people in the frame.
Okay, I think.
Hello. Oh, we got
yeah, you guys got to snuggle.
Look who we got. DJ Flo. Hi. Look, we got the sexy supermodels in the house. Oh, here, hold on. He's in the middle. He looks so good. Aw, you guys are handsome.
Congrats, both of you guys.
Thank you.
For both of you. For all of you, what are some, are you planning your weddings right now, or how's that working?
We're talking about some stuff, but we're really excited what the future holds. You know, I guess you guys will all have to see the journey, but hey, you never know. Maybe a twin wedding, maybe not. We'll see what happens. There's a lot to celebrate.
Awesome.
A lot to celebrate, that's for sure.
And what's some last words you have for your fans before we head out?
Yeah. Well, we're excited what the future holds, everybody. Thank you for all the love and support. Stacey and I are very blessed to be with the men that we love dearly, and that, you know, love us too.
Thank you for believing in us.
Yes, thank you.
And we're very excited for what the future holds, and just come along on our journey. You know, we're here for each and every one of you. And thank you to everybody who voted for us for the People Choice nomination for Reality Stars 2020.
Yes.
And you know, just feel really blessed because of you guys.
Thank you guys.
And be positive, be patient, and everything gonna happen with the time, whenever is the right time. So
and you, Florian,
you want to add anything to that?
thank you everybody, like just for supporting and
Oh, thank you guys. Sorry.
no problem. And like this COVID go away.
Yeah. So we could travel.
And pray for everybody like is die for this pandemic.
Yeah. We want to send
All our love
our
and
thoughts
prayers
and
to
love and
everybody.
prayers.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Best. Excited for another season, hopefully.
We'll see.
Yeah,
Stay
hopefully.
tuned. We'll see.
But-
You never know.
Never know.
Last second.
And where can everyone find you on social media?
We are all on Instagram. You can find me at Darcey Silva and
Stacey Silva TV.
Florian Sukai.
Lawrence Yukai.
And Georgie Rusev TV.
Awesome.
Go.
Yay, thank you guys so much for joining me.
Thank
Yes,
you.
love you guys.
Bye.
Mwah.